Hello friends, those back pages here. I hope you're well during these absolutely crazy times. Well, as you can tell by the title of tonight's episode, should we as collectors temper our expectations as far as, the new stuff, I guess, the stuff that's coming out, the stuff that's out recently. I guess it's hard to define recent, but let's just say this year. And the more you collect, the more players or sets or sports even that you collect, the more difficult it's become to collect those players, sets, whatever it may be, slabs, whatever your hobby drug of choice happens to be. So, again, first and foremost, we like to call ourselves collectors. We love to collect. It's what drives myself. I mean, I can only speak for myself. So it's what drives me, especially during this pandemic of 2020. And it's, with the National being canceled, and that is something I look forward to each and every year. And I think it's important, whatever it may be in your life, it's something to look forward to, like literally look forward to. So I'm hoping that Chicago happens next year, and I am hoping to see each and every one of you there and meet some new faces, some of you that I've not yet have the pleasure of meeting. So, I was in Target, shocker, I know, and they didn't have anything, I know, also a shocker. But I said to myself, Self, let's have a look around, and I wanted to maybe pick up a new hat, because they have like cheap $15 hats there. Couple new t-shirts. Just because, why not? But somewhat to my surprise, they didn't have any men's t-shirts. They had, the graphic tees, and I like a 2 extra tall myself. I like the long shirts. Well, they didn't have any. They didn't have any hats, but that's not always a surprise. And then I got to looking around, and they didn't have a whole lot of a lot of stuff. They had a lot of empty space. And it got me to thinking that, that's probably one of the side effects that we don't think of everything that's been going on, is that, production stops, and then it doesn't necessarily start up again or start up again quickly. So there's shortage of t-shirts, men's t-shirts at Target. Strange, but that's something that hit me the other day. So I've gotten some things in. I got some mail to show and stuff, and I enjoy talking to you, sharing the knowledge, and I do always enjoy learning. I mean, I'm constantly trying to, and it's become difficult to zag when everyone is zigging. It's really, really difficult now. I mean, for ages and ages, I was able to easily, go this way when the hobby was going this way and whatnot, or when the masses were going the other way. You know what I mean. But I spoke about it a while ago, and I got in this light box that I had picked up from Amazon. It was $12, and I had a gift card, so it was free. But it'd be nice if I could get it out of the pouch. Sorry about that. And it's a light box with 6 different backgrounds. I think red, green, blue, white, black, and yellow. And it was 12. Well, like I said, it was $12. it's got a little USB cord that you plug into your computer, and it's got one little strip of LED lights there. It's actually fairly bright. I won't put it together now, but it kind of goes like that, and then the batting goes inside. And you know what how a light box works. It's okay. It's not, it's not anything. It's not anything to write home about. I guess they make more expensive versions. But I mean, if the opening. Yeah, I can't phrase that properly. But do I regret buying it? No. I mean, because like I said, it was $12. I had a gift card, and you have to try these things, like the alternate. Actually, one of you had mentioned that maybe it was a good time to restart up my Instagram, which I'm horrible at. I would be better at Instagram if Instagram was more computer friendly and less phone friendly. But that's just me, get off my lawn. So there was that. I know a couple of you asked me, hey, how's the light box? And there you go. I guess I could have set that up ahead of time. But another thing I was looking into, and again, just alternate, like, hey, how can I display my collection? How can I light up my collection? How can I inspect my collection? And the latter was, a dear friend of mine has a lit magnifying glass. So I'd asked him where he got it, and he said it was in the family for a long time, and so he had no idea where he got it, where I could get one. So, me being me, I went right to eBay. LED magnifying glass. Actually, I think I might have Googled it first, but I found this, and came in this fancy box, this yellow box, and this was $9.99. I think $9.99 and then $2 shipping. But it's inside the box is a 30 times magnifier with, I don't know how this is gonna, I hope this doesn't blind you guys, but let's see. Oh, let's see how bright that, yeah, you can see how bright that is actually. Like, see, it runs on two AA batteries. Boom. Look how bright that is. Yeah, that's quite bright. Let's not blind everybody. But, and again, you can, take your item, and this is a 30 times multiplier, so it's probably too powerful, but it was $10, and I don't regret this at all, because at the very least it's like a zombie flashlight. But I am looking into getting a 10 times multiplier, because I think it would be, oh, there you can see, like, it would be good to just to get a better look at your cars, not necessarily for grading, but just get a better look at your stuff. And I guess I could just say that, the main idea for me was to use it to, like, get a better look at Project 2020 cards, because a couple of them have come in, and I just want to appreciate the art some more on them, if that makes any sense. So let's see, I've got some mail here. I think these two are from you guys. I don't know. I think this one is from you guys. So let's open this one. I didn't cover up so I'm going to have to open it this way. You're going to have to forgive me. Let's see what's in here. Oh, I know what's in here. Ooh. Didn't do very. He did good with these, but then they're just loose inside. I don't merely miss the bubble wrap, but I know what these are now. It's a eBay win, and it kind of. Let's just make sure they're in there. So yeah, this would be perfect example of what I was talking about with using the magnifier, like this natural Frank Thomas has a lot of detail, and you know, it just get a better look, lit. You know, maybe I'm just getting old. The eyesight is not what it was when I was a young buck. But and there's a grotesque Gooden, and then this should be another Gooden. Yeah, this is a Fuchi Gooden, which reminds me of The Simpsons. Same for his Griffey. If you've not seen this Griffey, I get it. Project 2020 is very polarizing. There's a lot, you know, as I'm filming this today, the Shure Trout came out, and a lot of people are pissed off because it's got Bryce Harper and he's cutting his hair, and you know, Keith Shure is having a good time. So I guess the main story behind these is that these were $5 each, and then $4 shipping, so he charged me $19 plus tax, whatever that came out to. The point being, and I've told a few of you this privately, many of you via email, always make an offer. I don't care what it is. Somebody has something for $1,000, buy it now, best offer, and you think it's worth $100, offer $100. You know, you're offering real money for, you know, hobby stuff, essentially, for non-essential items, stuff you enjoy, but non-essential items. So if the seller gets pissed off, then turn off the feature. Don't take best offers, or set a minimum, you know, set an auto decline. Happens all the time. I like to personally send out, I like to call it blanket bombing. Like if I want a Fuchi Gooden for $5, I'll send out 15 offers. Now, sometimes 2 or 3 success. You know, the bomber's hit, you win. So all right, tough, and you're getting 3 copies at $5 each plus whatever the shipping is. But don't be afraid to make those offers, because you never know. You don't ask, it doesn't happen. You don't ask, it doesn't happen. So I know what this one is. So I should have pre-opened this one. This is a purchase. This was a very, very well packaged. And I think this was a new seller, so that probably added to it. But he was very communicative. Let's see, let's not destroy the book. Oh, it's a comic. Not a valuable comic. Certainly not a popular comic. But he used, wow, I think he cut up a whole flat rate box, which is, you know, is crap. But it is free. Alright. So this is another book, like I think it was last time I showed off the Venom, the Lethal Protector, Venom #1. But this was another book, Secret Wars 2, #1, of a 9-issue miniseries. Now, they didn't even do 12, they did 9 on this one. It was, you know, I read it when it came out. I don't even remember anything about it. It was crap. You know, it did come out when I was 14. Might have been 15 at the time. But it's not very good. There's no value here. I mean, the main value in picking this up was, you know, trying to get it as cheap as possible, because shipping comics is a pain in the ass. So it's really difficult. So I mean, it looks pretty good. Again, this is not something, you know, this would be like a good book to put on the wall, like you see behind me. Like there's Dr. Doom. I don't think you can, the reflection is pretty bad, but again, it's something that, you know, my hobby brings me joy. You know, shout out to Card Cutter, my hobby. But again, Secret Wars #1, Secret Wars 2 #1, and I think this was $8 delivered. something silly. I mean, again, and this is another thing, like I mentioned last time when I was talking about the Venom comic. You know, if there was going to be a New York Comic Con this year, which was canceled the same week as the National officially, that was a book that you can get for $5 on the high side. Probably get it for $1, $2 in the $2 bin, if those even exist now. in the post COVID world we live in, I don't even know if they exist. But these two are certainly from you guys. So this is from John. I won't say his last name, but he sent it Eric Back Pages to my address. So John, thank you very much. Let's open this up and see what we got here. Again, I have no idea what's in here. Hopefully a note. Let's see. Oh, it says thank you. You're welcome. I had sent him a custom card when I had him. I still have a small batch that I've been procrastinating on that I haven't sent out, but unfortunately at this time I'm out of them. Alright, we've got some sweet blue tape hiding what's inside. Pretty strategic blue tape placement that I can't see the cards. That's pretty cool, actually. Probably should save this blue tape. Never too much blue tape, right? So let's see. Let's make a mess. Alright. That's what I'm doing. Official 2002 Seattle Mariners schedule with Ichiro on the cover. 2004 with Ichiro. And 2005 with Ichiro. I've never seen these before. That is pretty freaking sweet. The pocket schedules. For those of you, most of you should know what a pocket schedule is, I would hope still. It's not that long ago. Let's see. You know, they used to give them out. You know. But then again, they used to make ticket stubs too. So I think we've got some more pocket schedules here. Let's see. Yep, some alternates. Well, I guess they made a couple different ones. Here's an 04 Edgar Martinez. 2020. Oh, look at that. Look at that Kyle Lewis. How great is that? And a 2009 with Griffey coming back to finish off his career. How great is that? Thank you, sir, very much. I mean, I am totally shocked they made a 2020 pocket schedule with Kyle Lewis on it. So 4, 5, 2 4s, 5, a 2, a 9, and a 20. Now this might be, I don't know. I don't know enough about it, but this might be I don't know if Ichiro was on the 2001 pocket schedule, but that's just something you don't see every day. Thank you very much, Sean. I mean, that was perfect. All right, so we've got one more box here. This is a box. This is, I have no idea what's inside. You know, a friend of the channel, one of you guys. His name is Eddie. He actually lives in the city, New York City. So he said, "Hey, I want to send you a package. Thank you for sending me your custom card." I said, "Eddie, that's absolutely not necessary. You know, we were talking back and forth via email." And I said, "Thank you very much. Is it safe to open live on video?" He said, "Yes, absolutely." So here is the box. Let's take out my cutter. This box cutter is probably older than most of you guys. I've had this box cutter in the family, speaking of being in the family, since the 80s. Same blade inside too. It's actually not too dull. I mean, it snaps off on I've snapped a couple of them off over the years, but let's see what's inside. Oh, we've got more blue tape. Oh, I think we've got a note. We do. Oh, nice. Let's see. Those back pages, Eric. Thanks for sending the Those Back Pages Shore custom card. I absolutely love it. Glad to add it to my collection. I figured I send you something in return, but honestly, I think I got the better end of the deal. Here's some wax I've come across in the wild in New York City. I have to say I was surprised when I came across it, so I figured share some with my friends. I'm sorry, I figured I share some of my finds. I wish I came across some 2020 Topps Chrome, but I have yet to see it. Keep doing what you're doing and share your knowledge. Thank you for your contributions to the hobby. Regards, Eddie. Wow, Eddie, that's very nice of you. Obviously, as I mentioned before, you didn't have to, but it is greatly appreciated. And let's take a look, because it's well packaged too. Look at that. And I see an archives blaster. And you know I love my Score football. So there's a Score football fat pack, a archives blaster, which I've opened one so far of these off camera, and let's see what's in here. More blue tape. Ooh, this is incredible. A Stadium Club blaster. Man, that's awesome. And 2 Optic Baseball fat pack pajama cards, which I saw these one time at the Target down the block, and not since. And they have 4 green line parallels in each one. That is awesome. Yeah, I'm not going to. This video has gone on long enough, so let's see. Yeah, I've got some good cards coming in. I've got one rainbow I'm working on, and actually the rarest one came in today. It's over there. I'm not going to show you right now, but I think I'll do a video on that soon. Share off, it's a nice Z-Folio project, so if you guys don't know what the Z-Folio is, maybe I'll go over that again, because the Z fever is spreading and I really enjoy the Z-Folio stuff. So I'm going to cut it off here. I want to thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you. What we've got here is really special. I like to keep it going, keep the conversation going in the comments section. Let me know what you think, how you're feeling, how you're dealing with everything that's going on in this crazy 2020. So I want you to remember that you matter. You're extremely important. You might not believe so, but you are. You can always reach out to someone and talk about it, whatever it may be. I want you to keep learning, because I feel that you should be learning every day. Hobby, non-hobby, whatever it is. Just, keep your brain massaged. Keep learning. And lastly, be kind.